played. Last game for the Cavaliers, it was a loss to Washington.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Always.
Really no sevens like Kaepernick. You not blind and you see that we have it. Known in my city, so no, I'm not average. Came a long way from in the cabinet. Know that I in the that I rep. Went to Solomon. I out the 10 for 600 on all our net. Paid it full like Mitch. Really had me. Got out that started rapping, and 6 months later I'm rich.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. Early on in this season, Clark, and teams still getting to know each other. How do the players handle this time of year?
Well, I think the really good players use it as a time to develop and grow. They're not necessarily results-oriented. They're more process-oriented, learning new tendencies of teammates, and the rookies are just trying to figure out where they can get in and fit in.
Here's Johnson following the basket by LeBron James. Puts the move on. The rebound by Ilgauskas. LeBron outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Sean Marion.
Oh, great play by James. Runs into some hard NBA-level defense and still gets the shot off.
And so he's able to get one of two. The Suns on offense. It's a three-point game. Back to Marion. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range.
That unique-looking jumper of Marion's, I mean, it's more effective than it is pretty.
In the corner, it's James. Screen by Boozer. Lets a floater go. And now here's Johnson, the fast break chance. The wide open look here for Marion. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. Marion's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Ilgauskas. It's hauled in by the Suns. This their first chance this season playing the Cavaliers.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, you know, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
And Carlos Boozer gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Isley. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. Marion against LeBron. The shot by Marion, no good. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Out to the right wing. Pass to Ilgauskas. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping him.
Marion outside. Now Johnson. Beyond the arc. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And going with a quick release there so the D doesn't have time to react.
In the corner, it's James. To the middle, stolen by McDyess. To the paint. And the jam by Stoudemire.
And short trip for Stoudemire to the rim. And with his athletic ability, there's just no stopping.
LeBron outside. Pass to Ilgauskas. Over Stoudemire. Rebound by the Suns. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
And here are the Cavaliers now. The Suns getting the bucket. Inside. It's stolen by Stoudemire. James against Marion. Pass to McDyess. Johnson with it. Off on the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Here's James, guarded by Marion. Back to Boozer, just 5 on the clock. Here's Newble, drills it from outside.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Marion. Here's Isley. McDyess, a screen. Bucket is good. Cleveland trails by 6. In the corner, it's James. Boozer with a screen for James. Pass to Boozer. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
The Suns making a switch here. Barbosa's checked in. Good on both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
On the wing, Marion. Pass to Stoudemire. Six on the shot clock. Here's Isley. It's up a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Isley's got 5 points so far.
Making the intelligent pass there, putting it in the hands of somebody ready to shoot it.
James, the pass to Boozer. Moves back up. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Isley, the pass to Marion. Stoudemire up top. Back to Marion. Now here's Barbosa. Defense right on him. McDyess can't hit.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, he wasn't able to cash in.
James looking around. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by James. To the paint. Here's Ilgauskas. That one goes in. And now just a 3-point Suns lead.
And such a valuable high percentage shot. And he does a great job of taking advantage.
McDyess, a screen. Here's Isley. The rebound by Ilgauskas.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one. Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Here's Isley. He's got 5. Thanks to Barbosa. Stoudemire, right side. Over Boozer. Stoudemire, no good.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Suns leading by 3. Here's Isley. That's good, and it's Marion with the assist. Marion's got his 4th assist in this one. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. We take a look at the Suns. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
And right now for Phoenix, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Kept alive. Stoudemire. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Here's Holly. Pass to Boozer. Here's Battie. Stoudemire grabs the miss. Phoenix leading by 8. 3-on-3. Here's Barbosa. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Brown against Holly. Right wing. Here's Jacobson. Off target from 3-point range. Cleveland trails by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Barbosa has it in the corner. Here's Voskuhl, and he goes in for the dunk.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brown. And Cleveland with a change here, too. James checked in for Parker. Here's Bremer. No scoring in this one. To end the run, Boozer. Amari Stoudemire with the rebound. Stoudemire's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Jacobson. Again, Phoenix. Cleveland trails by 14.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Boozer. That misses off the backboard.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now, here's Johnson. Carlos Boozer unable to get his shot to go. Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Johnson, no good. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Pass to James. 1:14 left to play in the first. The rebound by Voskuhl. Suns leading by 14. Johnson outside. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
Nice setup out of the 2-man game.
55 seconds left in the first. Down low, here's LeBron. Here's Boozer trying to get something going.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Barbosa. Pass to Johnson. Back to Barbosa. Johnson outside. Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Boozer's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's Ollie. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Stoudemire.
Putting the ball on the floor, making something happen.
The Cavaliers, Kevin Ollie. 2 shots.
And so he hits both. 11 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the middle. Here's Barbosa. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Suns lead by 14.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
The rebound by Voskuhl. Phoenix leading by 16. There's the three. Barbosa's shot is off. The Cavaliers shooting only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. And here is Ilgauskas. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. Here's Jacobson. Pass to Barbosa. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Bremer. Here's Battie. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Count that bucket.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Barbosa with it. He has 6. Pass to Johnson. Back to Barbosa. Right side, White. The shot from the low post is good. And the Suns lead by 18.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Battie, the pass to Ali. Stolen by Barbosa. Johnson outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Joe Johnson is an incredibly gifted scorer. They call him ISO Joe. He can beat anyone one-on-one.
And both free throws good for Johnson. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ilgauskas is screen on Barbosa. Pass to Ilgauskas. Phoenix grabs the miss. And stolen by Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
Now here is Barbosa. He's tightly guarded. Johnson with it. Shot clock at 6. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
The moment that Joe Johnson steps on the court, he's got one thought. Bucket.
Brown is checked in for Phoenix. And he's good on the second. Cleveland trails by 19. Parker surveying the floor. Here's Battie. Pass to Ilgauskas. And the jam by Ilgauskas.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Brown outside. Johnson left side. Pass to Jacobson. Fires from deep. And no good. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And it's Parker in the corner. To the inside. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. It's deflected. Here's Jacobson. He averages about 5 points a game. Pass to White. To the middle. Here's Johnson. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Phoenix shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Pass to Ilgauskas.
First personal foul. First team foul. Coming into the floor for Phoenix.
On defense, the Suns. Here's Ilgauskas. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bosco's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Brown. D right on him. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Cleveland trails by 19. Parker right side. Here's Battie. 6 to shoot. Pass to Parker. Puts up a deep 3. That shot is off. Suns leading by 19 points. Here's Marion. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
Suns have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass to Brown. Marion with it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Battie's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Ilgauskas. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game, and that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Back to Marion. No one near him. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Good ball movement right there from Brown. Solid at finding the open teammate.
Inside, here's Ilgauskas. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Phoenix leading by 21. Pass to Jacobson. Good ball movement here by the Suns. The kick out to Brown. Down low. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Here's Newble. And he lays it straight in. 5 points in the game.
You got to keep your feet moving down low, and that time he did just that.
To the paint. Shot by Marion, no good. Stolen by McDyess. Comes up empty down low. Cleveland trails by 19. It's Parker outside. Sean Marion grabs the miss. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Brown. And here is Marion. "11 feet away, buries the jump shot. Marion's got 9.
And in the mid-range, Marion can be a problem. He'll find a shot he likes in that area.
Ilgauskas a screen on Marion. Down low, Marion with the steal. Now here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to McDyess. Marion outside. McDyess a screen. 5 to shoot. Brown's shot is good.
Excellent trip down the floor that time. Randy Brown cashing in down low.
Ilgauskas a screen on Marion. Looking to get back on track here. Ilgauskas, good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now McDyess taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Johnson dishes to Marion. Back to Johnson. 5 on the clock. Stoudemire setting the pick for Johnson. Hits the three-point bomb. 13 points in the game.
And we are used to seeing this from Johnson. This is how dangerous a scorer he is.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Here's LeBron. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a game.
And, you know, things can get hectic in the paint, so you got to be able to stay calm.
Isley the pass to Marion. Stoudemire with a screen on LeBron. It's Marion with the drive. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, the energy Stoudemire plays with jumps out at you. He just gets after it on the boards.
Bremer passes to James. Screened by Boozer. A fader. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Marion. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter.
Oh, I like seeing Marion operate in the open court now. He's a sprinter who has amazing quickness and knows how to make it happen in transition.
Pass to Boozer. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Stoudemire.
Strong move inside sends him to the strike.
For the Cavaliers, Carlos Boozer. 2 shots.
Boozer hits them both. Here's Isley. He's got 7. 1:36 left now here in the second. Marion passes to McDyess. And stolen by LeBron. And there's the call on James. That's his first foul. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Cavaliers. Solid start to the season so far, sitting in 6th place.
Well, I think for Cleveland, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
Here's Battie. He's covered by McDyess. Pass to Ali. Here's Bremer. Launches it. They get the rebound. Boozer passes to Bremer. Here's Battie. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Cavaliers foul. First personal foul. 4th team foul.
.46 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. White dishes to Johnson. White setting the pick for Johnson. Shot clock at 6. That 3 off target. Had some space there after the little pump fake. Battie the pass to Allen. On the wing, James. Gets the three-pointer to fall. LeBron's got 8 points.
Looking almost automatic. For a guy that skipped college, James is pretty polished.
James against Marion. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Phoenix with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say? Joe Johnson, an impressive effort here today.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic. in that first half set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Suns leading by 19 points. McDyess a screen. Isley the pass to Johnson. The 8-footer. And Stoudemire slams it in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
In the corner, it's James. On the wing, James. Over Marion. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
Nice looking stroke from LeBron James. Tell you what, he's got the lift and the mechanics down pat.
Isley the pass to Marion. Here's the lob to the hoop. And Stoudemire slams it in.
You could see the catch and throw down coming. But how do you stop it?
Outside, James. Here's Ilgauskas. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And no doubt the size of Ilgauskas can be intimidating. He is a huge player with a surprisingly soft touch.
Phoenix leading by 20.
Cavaliers foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. There's the triple. Isley, good. Isley's got 10 points.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
In the corner, it's James. Boozer with the screen for James. Pass to Boozer. LeBron dishes to Boozer. And that one is good. 10 points for him.
Oh, the playmaking skills of James. This young guy is already all about making his teammates better.
Isley the pass to Johnson. Now here's Marion. Stoudemire with the screen on James. It's Marion with the drive, and the shot goes in.
Very few can match Marion's athleticism. You throw in Sean's length, good luck on D trying to deal with that.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Joe Johnson on the wing. Shot from 16. He doesn't hit that one. The Cavaliers shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensive. Stolen by McDyess. On the wing, Johnson. He's got 13. Offensive rebound. Here's Stoudemire. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And guys, Stoudemire has the potential to do this every night. Excited to see how he grows in this league.
Here's McGinnis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Antonio McDyess. The Cavaliers have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
McGinnis.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Isley. 10 points for him. Johnson outside. Pass to Marion. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Marion's got 5 points in the quarter.
And it's huge when Marion is making his threes. Really opens up this offense.
Boozer with it. Guarded by Stoudemire. Kicks it out to James. over Marion. LeBron, no good. Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Pass to Johnson. Carlos Boozer pulls it in. Boozer's got 14 rebounds tonight, going after. In the corner, it's James. To the left side wing. Here's Ilgauskas. That shot misses. And the call will be against Zydrunas Ilgauskas. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Parker's checked in.
Number 17, Smush Parker.
Here's Isley. Marion outside. Stoudemire setting the pick for Marion. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That one is on Ilgauskas.
Can't be thrown any better. That bounce pass hit him right in stride.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Pass to Ilgauskas. Second chance shot, and the layup is up and in. Ilgauskas has got 13.
Yeah, the big man is just dominating right now. Ilgauskas plays hard, physical basketball.
Isley, the pass to Marion. To the wing on the left. McDyess, a screen. Just 5 to shoot. The shot by Isley, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Parker finds James. Shoots the 3. It's good from long range. 13 points in the game.
Doing everything on the floor. James has a chance to make this a nightly occurrence.
Pass to Marion. Johnson in the corner. Stoudemire with a screen on Parker. Johnson, a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. James kicks to Parker. Newble, guarded by Marion. Pass to James. Now Parker. Goes up on the wing. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Parker.
LeBron, so special. Can put points on the board in a hurry.
Here's Isley. 10 points for him. Marion outside, driving to the basket. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And wow, get a body on it.
Cavaliers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Back to Parker. Outside, James. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. McDyess grabs the ball. For Phoenix, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
LeBron passes to Ilgauskas, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Isley, the pass to Marion. Pass to McDyess. Over Ilgauskas. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now here's Parker. The 3 from LeBron. And Antonio McDyess pulls it down. Phoenix has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And he gets it to go.
Too much strength right there from Johnson, a bully inside.
Pass to LeBron. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Third personal foul.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
All game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
Bosco passes to White. Here's Stoudemire. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Matisse got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. James in the post. In for his 7th make in 14 tries.
And strong finish by LeBron. Listen, this guy is not intimidated by the level of play in the NBA. That's rare for a rookie.
For 3, Barbosa. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Matisse got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Brenner. Nothing on the board. Back to Parker. Here's Battie. White covering to the middle. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Phoenix has gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Pass to Barbosa. And it falls over the rim and in. Barbosa's got 8 points.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
LeBron with it. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
So much hype has followed and surrounded LeBron all alone at the stripe. That's when the pressure might affect a player as young as him.
And the Suns making a change here. Brown's checked in. There's 1:54 left in the third. Here's Barbosa. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
LeBron can't get it to go. Phoenix has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
Suns foul.
Boozer, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. Coming onto the floor for Cleveland.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. 1:19 left here in the third quarter. White with the defensive effort. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort. You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Cavaliers have gotten half their shots to drop in the second half, up to this point going 7 of 14.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
And so Brown will bring it up for Phoenix. 52 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Barbosa. And there is White, and that's good on the assist by Barbosa. White's got 6.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Parker left side. Battie down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. Cleveland gets it back. White with the defensive effort. Barbosa against Allen. Barbosa's shot is off.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Phoenix. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Wagner outside. Out to the right wing. Here's Nalen. Rebound by Williams.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Wagner outside. Out to the wing. Lots of room. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him.
Massaging it from mid-range. Nice shot there.
Phoenix has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. There's the pick. Barbosa for 3. The Cavaliers pull it in. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Jop passes to Ali. Wagner on the wing. And the 3 off target. Sun shooting well, 50% from the floor. Right side, Williams. It's rebounded by Jop. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Inside, here's Bullard. Not going to go that time. Excellent D there from Williams. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's White. Here's Voskuhl. It's rebounded by Jop.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
To the inside. Barbosa gets the bucket.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Pass to Bullard. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Leandro Barbosa.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
At the line for 2, Shahidi White.
That free throw, no good. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. It's tipped. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Barbosa against Ali. This one for 3. Here's White. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Willing that shot in and one.
Now Cleveland shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. The quick crossover, what a move.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
I think it's a point of emphasis for this coach, getting to the line where you can pile up some freebies and set your defense.
That one misses. And so here's Cleveland. Here's Nalen. And the layup falls. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Jacobson, the pass to White. Pass to Barbosa. Down low. Here's Voskuhl. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Here's Boomshay. Here's Bullard. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
Hey, when you're trailing, you cannot afford to give the ball away. You got to take care of it.
Lee's checked in for Phoenix. Phoenix has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Barbosa. Here's White, and White slams it in.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Brown is checked in for Lee.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Nalen. Off target with his 3. The Suns have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Brown, no good. For Cleveland, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. And that one's good. Wagner.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Brown outside. Pass to Barbosa. And here's White. And McCoy pulls it down.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Ali against Barbosa. Here's Nalen. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ali. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. Boomshay.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Suns shooting a pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Now here is Barbosa. Tight defense on him. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%. The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Here's Ollie to the paint. Back to Wagner. It's hauled in by the Suns. White's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jacobson. Offline with his 3. Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Leandro Barbosa. No good on that one. And Phoenix making a change here. Brown's checked in. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Williams. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Brown, good.
Brown not a guy that takes a lot of jump shots, but when he's given space, he's able to rise and fire and do so with confidence.
Here's Chop. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I like how he drew contact and got the foul in the act. Smart play.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Nalon's checked in. The Suns shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Outside, White. Barbosa against Wagner. Barbosa dishes to Williams. And Chop with the block. Wagner passes to Bremer. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
It's Brown on the wing. to the left wing. Right a screen. Swiped away. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Here's Wagner. Here's McCoy. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Suns. And it's time for an injury report.
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer of the Suns. He said it's definitely an ankle sprain and that he feels a throbbing pain. Now, it's an unfortunate blow to them so early on in the season. We'll see how this team responds moving ahead. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Barbosa against Wagner to the wing right side. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to McCoy. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Suns ball. Substitution for your Suns. Number 43, Jake Voskuhl.
Phoenix has gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. And here is Barbosa. Here's Jacobson. He's defended by Wagner. Jacobson can't get it to go. Cleveland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Wagner passes to McCoy. Count it. McCoy's got 4 points this quarter. Phoenix with the ball. 1:58 left to play here in the fourth.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
And Phoenix making a change here. Brown's checked in. Back to Williams. Can they get it? Great D that time from James.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Parker's shot is off. Well, Phoenix shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Suns.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance from Stoudemire.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And Barbosa drops them both. Wagner with it. Newble, right covering, back to Wagner. Pass to Bremer. Here's McCoy. The 3-ball. And that's collected by White. Now here is Barbosa. Defense is right there. So it's the Suns winning easily here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.